appreciate and celebrate the presence of every other university primary officials, the directors, heads of departments, everyone who is a university official who is here present. Can we please appreciate them? And so the purpose of the Innovation Challenge is to give a platform for all of those ideas and projects to be showcased, to be made visible. And then once again, due to the generosity of people who instituted the challenge, Engineer George Okoyo, it's not just now that the students show their projects and then it just ends there, but they are well rewarded and well appreciated. So, like we all know, we're going to be having 7 teams come up today, show us their amazing innovations and projects. And of course, the winner of it will be going home with a grand prize of what? Of what? $1 million, $1 million. And the second runner-up, 500,000, and then the third, 200,000. And the goal is so that we can showcase to those states, to Nigeria, and to the world that we have students who are so creative and able to profess solutions to problems by designing and forming and creating certain things.
Let me make a clarification here. Daddy Gio, I am Daddy Gio without congregation. The Gio stands for George Okoyo. That's my name, my surname. Last year, first edition, I told you that this year was going to be bigger. And today we have doubled the prize money. First prize last year was 500,000, and this year's edition, first position goes with 1 million naira. And of course, subsequent editions will be bigger than the previous one. Let me say here that aside from what you guys are currently doing, which is the competition aspect of this program, next year we'll be introducing the follow-on aspect, which is the commercialization. You need to go from competition to commercialization. All the ideas you have are very useful in a country like ours. Some people say Nigeria is a crime scene. Of course, problems everywhere where you go, just like MTN. Anywhere you look in this country, there are problems. Your ideas can make the difference. Today, we understand that the University of Benin spends close to 300 million monthly on power generation or power supply. This is an area that I believe by next year you guys should come up with solutions, innovations on how to reduce that power consumption in the university. Currently, alumni members are contributing money to see how they can help the institution, but that's not sustainable. Your idea can make the difference, and we will always be there to support. Currently, I have a patent that is ongoing in the US on how to protect our pipelines. It's a worldwide application. You may have similar solutions, whatever. Do not think that everything ends with a competition here. No. Your idea could be the game changer. So like I said, by next year, we are going to be telling you about how to commercialize your idea and the kind of support you can get worldwide. I know we have quite a lot of activities to go down today, and I also have to go back today. So I'm not going to say much more than what I have said already, other than to thank every one of you and to say that my wife and I appreciate you. Please let the competition begin. Thank you.
Please, if you are proud of these finalists, a round of applause for them, please. My name is Good News Imakopoma, and I'm privileged to chair the organizing committee for this program. I want to especially thank our patron, Engineer George Okoyo, for his generous support financially and emotionally. He was with us throughout the organizing to create this event today. Thank you very much, sir. We want to thank all of our sponsors, DM Controls, ISA Nigeria, Chestnuts and Boats, Zomi. We are very grateful for coming here today. Please, a round of applause for all of our sponsors. I would also like to sincerely appreciate the selfless volunteers who has given their time and efforts to make this event a success today. You all are the real MVPs. Without you, this would not have been a success. And more importantly, to the people we are gathered here for today. These people have gone through 3 stages of evaluation. They've competed amongst 32 teams, 14 departments in University of Benin, Faculty of Engineering, and a grand prize of 1 million naira.
My name is Henry, this is Jessica, and our last teammate, Olo. So we at Church 3D will be dealing with creating 3D printers just for the specifications of small-scale productions and people in Nigeria. So now before we start our presentation, I would like to call our minds to when we were much younger, that we thought of creating things from like our toys or whatever we had in mind, or like engineers, to be more precise. Most engineers here, many of us here are engineers, we've had ideas before, we've had contractors we have thought of before, and we have thought of trying to create delicate parts, but that's the major issue. It helps us create whatever we have in our mind into reality, not monitor our ideas and our creation. So first, 12 volts, which powers the Arduino, working together with the RAM's 1.4 PCB board.
Conversion of organic waste to biogas. As we know, in our world at large, there is high generation of organic waste, and because of this, there's an urgent need for us to be able to convert this organic waste into a renewable form of energy, and hence biogas. Now, what is biogas? Biogas is mainly composes of methane and carbon dioxide, about 50 to 80% of methane and 15 to 45% of carbon dioxide. Now, this biogas, how is it produced? First of all, we get our organic material. It could be cow dung, food waste, any organic material in general. We keep after sorting it out, we put our organic material in a biodigester. This biodigester is airtight, meaning that air cannot get into it.
This part here is where the fertilizer is being coming from, and this inside this biodigester, sorry to the fact that it was painted black, but because of the minimal, due to the time range, we wanted to paint it black so that there will be an absorption of heat from the surrounding, which will cause it to increase the temperature. So the inside this space consists of 3. So this is the process that is being formed. Then the fertilizer that is being coming out from the organic waste.
Their materials, which will generate concise summaries and practice questions for them to test their knowledge and understanding. Next slide, please.
To that leverage the use of artificial intelligence to generate study questions or practice questions for students to understand what they are being taught or from their class materials. So, for instance, we are going to collaborate with class rep in different departments, and
is Ratatouille, the kitchen assistant. Now, it was coined from a cartoon called Ratatouille. How many of us have watched that cartoon? All right. So now, what it is an IoT-based embedded system that basically does what we call 3 major things. So the first thing it does is that it can be able to detect gas leakages. There was a time in engineering I lost a lecturer due to the fact that he lost his chef, and also he was bruised and injuries and stuff like that because of gas leakage in his house. So with this particular device, we'll be able to curb that issue of gas leakage in the home. So another thing also it does is that it can be able to check out your gas levels.
I know you might be wondering, how does this happen? Like, is it magic or something? So I'll take you through the device. Okay, right here we have the LED display that displays the name of the device and also displays different functions, and it is like if there's gas leakage and other stuff. So as you can see now, this is the gas level on this screen here. This is the gas level on the screen here, 0 kg. Currently there is no gas in this cylinder, but we came with some dead weights to demonstrate this. Okay.
Greatest of all engineering students. Okay, my name is Elizabeth Chigetaruba. I'm from the Department of Mechatronics Engineering, 200 level, and with me here is my project titled Solar Symphony, driving into the future with our electrified hybrid map. If we decide to implement this in a country like Nigeria, yes, you know there are a lot of cars. A lot of cars need to get charged. Aside from the fact that the sun is charging the car, what happens when there is no sun to charge this car? What happens when the rainy season comes? How do we charge our car? With the fact that there's no electricity supply. So that was why I created this invention of this wireless source of energy transfer. This energy transfer not just transfer energy wirelessly, but also it also improves. It also instead of having to go to an electric charging station to charge up your car, you can have this integrated underground and have your car charged wirelessly. Wirelessly, charging these bulbs wirelessly. So imagine your car being charged wirelessly.
My name is Sari Maribos Amabe. I'm a mobile app developer and a 300 level student of the University of Benin. And with me is my teammate.
I'm Divine, also 300 level electrical. I'm the backend developer.
So our solution is a cashless transportation system that can be used to protect government revenue.
So, the public transportation system in Nigeria is a lifeline for millions of people, fueling economic activities at the same time connecting communities. But underneath this vital sector lies a hidden crisis. I'm sure those of us in Lagos here know our tax collectors, popularly known as Agberos. In fact, prove that yearly, state governments in Nigeria, like Edo and Lagos State, lose billions of naira in potential tax revenue, and this is not by evasion by the drivers. The drivers are not running away. This is because of these our popular tax collectors, Agbero. So this gap in financial gap, the money that the Agberos are
Thank you, everyone, and thank you all the teams that. And I have before me here the following winners, starting from the third position. George 3D team, second position is to Solar Symphony. Solar Symphony scored 139 points. Present to you the third position of 300,000. The competition for this year, as the first place winner, I present to you this check of 1 million.
Okay, for one thing, it has encouraged our students to be more creative thinking and not just to read and learn courses, but to also see how they can translate this into practical projects that can provide solutions to problems. And of course, this is something that we want to see much more within the institution, within our beloved state, Edo State, and of course the great country Nigeria. So we can know that we can be the ones offering solutions to the problems that we all face on a daily basis. And of course, the solutions it was in the form of a competition, so it was also well rewarded. There was the first prize of a millionaire, the second prize of 500,000, and the third prize of 300,000. To also tell us that our value will be rewarded, right? That when you offer value, it will be recognized and very much rewarded.
I would say that there is more awareness. There were more innovative thinking this time around, And I think this is the planning put into this is also far much better than the previous one, and I'm happy with the outcome. The next edition, of course, is going to be better than this one. Hopefully, like I said earlier, we are now going to introduce the commercialization part of the competition, so that those with brilliant ideas can also see how they can benefit commercially from their innovations and solutions. What I've always said is that this is just the beginning. This is like a stepping platform for them to go higher. So they shouldn't just sit back because they won. They should go back and begin to think of, there are so many questions that were asked, so they should be able to go back so that in the next edition, their pilot project will be better presented than what they did today.
I need your loving, so fresh, so clean. Love me in and out, unfailingly. And I'll be down now. Anytime you call me, I'll be down. I'll be down. Because I love and I love and I love and I love you only. Because I need and I need and I need and I need you more. Yeah, you know I run and I run and I run and I run. Fly, we can fly in the sky in the night. Hold me in your arms and your love and your light. I'm on your wave right now. I'm on your wave right now. Yeah. I'm on your vibe now. You got me on your side now. Yeah, I'm on your wave right now. Yeah. If not you, then I don't wanna know. I don't want no story. Day and night is unconditional. Got me living softly.